Hello everybody, how are you doing? Well, today's lesson is math, and due to our yearly plan, we have to go for chapter 12. Well, on chapter 12, we're gonna learn some two-dimensional shapes, pages 505, 506. Well guys, let's unlock this problem. It says an architect draws plans for houses, stores, offices, and other buildings. Look at the shapes in the drawing at the right. Well, this is a plan, but look at these sides, these shapes inside this plan. What are they? How we can draw it? What is the name of these sides? Well, let's learn it. A plane shape is a shape on a flat surface. It is formed by points that make curved paths, line segments, or both. Now, what is point? Point is an exact position or location. On this row, you can see that there is a point, and we call it point. It is an exact position or location. Now you can see endpoints here on the row, which makes the row limited, which makes the line limited, and it shows points that are used to show segments of line. So it shows the segments of line. This is endpoint. Also we have line. This is line. Simple. Without any points, it's not endpoint, it's not point, and it's just line, because it's a straight path, continues in both directions. It continues, there is no end, of course, as this side too, and it doesn't end, so we call it line. But next one is line segment. What is the big difference between line segment and line? Line, there is no end for it, continues in both directions, but line segment is a part of a line. It has two end points. It finishes somewhere. And the next one is ray. Guys, ray is straight, as you see, is part of a line. It has one end point, but it continues in one direction. One more time review. Ray, one end point and continuing in one direction. Line segment, it has two end points. And the line is just a straight path and continues in both directions, so does not end. And last one was point, and this one was end point. It shows the segments of line. Now come here. As you see this picture, how many segments and endpoints does a square have? Question is, some plane shapes are made by connecting line segments at their end points. One example is a square. Describe a square using math words. Well, we can see here as endpoints, again here endpoints, but these are the linked line segments. These are the linked endpoints. So it says a square has 4 line segments, 4 line 1, 2, 3, and 4, line segments. The line segments meet only at their, where do they meet each other? At their end point. This is not a ray. It goes, and here we have endpoint. Again, this line meets this endpoint, so they have endpoints, and the line segments meet only at their endpoints. Now I want to show you some other closed shapes. Plane shapes can be open or closed. A closed shape starts and ends at the same point. Look at this again, a square. For example, it starts from here. It has endpoint, again goes here. It has endpoint, goes here, and backs to the start point. This circle is also the same. It starts from here, goes, and finishes here. Also this B, it starts here, goes here, and finishes at the same point. All these shapes, wherever they are starting, they are ending at the same point. Now book wants us to give some examples, to draw some examples. In the space below, there draw more examples of closed shapes. Well, to my mind, I could draw this triangle because it starts here, goes here, and again ends at the same point. This oval, as you can see, it is, if for example it starts at here, it goes and ends at the same point. This pentagon, a shape which it has 5 sides, is pentagon, guys. This pentagon is starting from here, goes here, and finishes at the same point. This diamond is same also. Start and end at the same point. This is closed shape. There is no ray in it. There is no open side on it. And this is open shape. An open shape does not start and end at the same point. An open shape does not start and end at the same point. Look at this. Wave, it starts from here and goes here, and it's not ending from here. It goes. These shapes also, they don't meet each other at the same point. They are going. Look, there is no finishing at the same point. This S, this is a shape, and it's not meet the same point. You know, this is different from each other, and so we call it an open shape. The book wants us to give some example. In the space below, draw more examples of open shapes. Whatever you can draw. I've drawn this. Also, this Z shape. This half circle. They are shapes, but they don't meet each other at the same point, so they are open shape. Now, is the plane shape at the right a closed shape or an open shape? Explain how you know. Look at this. Is it closed shape or an open shape? Of course, it is closed shape. Why? Because it starts and ends at the same point. For example, it starts here. This shape goes and ends here. So it is closed shape and ends at the same point. Thank you so much for watching.